Welcome back to a Solar News special, the Coron impeachment trial. A number of surveys on Chief Justice Renato Coron have appeared in the course of his trial. Here with us today are Social Weather Station's Deputy Manager Jay Sandoval and Vergel Santos, trustee at the Center for Media Freedom and Responsibility. Good afternoon. Thank you for being here, sir. And Jay, welcome to the show. Jay, let's begin with you. What is public opinion as per the surveys right now about Corona and the trial?
Well, in terms of SWS, what we have is a survey conducted in March 10 to 13. So that's the latest that we have.
Yeah, okay.
We asked different questions pertaining to the different aspects of the impeachment trial. First, we asked if they are satisfied or not with the House of Representatives impeaching Chief Justice Corona. And to that question, we found 53% saying they are satisfied with the impeachment of the House of Representatives. During that survey, we also asked about their satisfaction with the ongoing trial of Chief Justice Corona. And to that question, we found 51% of the public saying they were satisfied. And we also asked about their satisfaction with Senate President Enrile during the conduct of the impeachment of the trial, and we found 66% who were satisfied with Senate President Enrile. Now, as to the question on whether they have much trust, little trust, or whether they are unsure that the Senate will make a fair decision in the impeachment trial, to that question we saw 51% saying they are unsure of the decision of the Senate.
What were the numbers now when it comes, Jay, to accepting an outcome of the trial, and what they preferred? Was it conviction? Was it acquittal?
Yes. We asked them whether they would accept the verdict of the Senate, whether it may be guilty or not guilty. And to that question, we found 67% who would say that they will accept the decision of the Senate. But when we asked them whether, in their opinion, they would prefer a guilty or not guilty verdict, we found 73% of the Filipino public saying they prefer a guilty verdict.
Okay, well, like you said, this is March 10 to 13, so a lot of time has passed after that, and you never know, when it comes to public opinion. So how are we going to track this now? You're about to do another survey.
Well, the only way to gauge whether there's a change or of opinion is to do another survey. And the next survey of SWS will be conducted in May.
May what?
I cannot give you the precise date, but we will do that sometime this May. And after a few weeks, we will come up with the results.
Okay, because we're resuming trial on Monday. Is it May 7 or the week of May 14 or 21?
I cannot provide the exact details.
Baka naman lumabas yung resulta nun, tapos na yung trial.
Well, we don't know. Well, kung tapos naman yung trial na, ang gagawin naman ng SWS, tatanungin yung naging opinion nila dun sa natapos na trial. But we feel that the issue is important for us to measure public opinion.
Vergel, what do all these numbers tell you? And do you think they're still the same right now, after this break?
But we don't seem to consider things coming out elsewhere, like outside the trial. You must understand that Chief Justice Corona, notwithstanding the break, has been bringing his case to friendly audiences, and therefore by doing so, effectively keeping the trial going. In fact, there have been a number of new revelations that tend to picture him as wealthier and more acquisitive than even the impeachment charge sheet shows him to be. So this will be considered by the respondents, by the people. And polls, to me, are a running measure of the heat and direction of the popular sentiment. In fact, I think the court itself cannot ignore this, the court being a court of political animals. They will have to look at the polls and see, because I don't think they can deny at any time that they are a people's court, a surrogate people's court. They owe their sovereign power from the people who have simply lent that power to them. And therefore the people expect them to vote their vote. So in the end it will be that. But of course the the impeachment court members will continue to hedge their bets up to the last moment, because these are politicians, and I would imagine that in some of them, Corona is a compromised item in their agenda, and they will have to naturally fit him around the polls. You know, what do I do? They will have to
Are there things they need or want in exchange for a vote?
They may. I am not so sure whether they will go along with the people's choice at all. But that will be clear to them just looking at the surveys.